Every single week, I hear the exact same sentence from many small business owners. I didn't know Google could do that. We pay so much for our systems every month, yet most of us only use a small percentage of their power because the rest feels too techy or intimidating. But what if you could easily calculate project timelines, summarize chaotic client folders, and draft emails without ever leaving your active screen, or copy pasting back and forth with ChatGPT? Today, we're taking the fear out of tech. We're unlocking 5 quick integrated Gemini tips sitting quietly inside your Google account, waiting to make your business run smoother. If we haven't met yet, I'm Amy from Clutter. I help small business owners replace frustrating, expensive workarounds with seamless Google Workspace workflows that they're already paying for. My mission is simple: to help you reduce your tech stack and your mental load in one move. In our last video, we explored Gemini's web app. Today, we're opening Gemini in the side panels of 5 apps to show you where the real magic happens, right inside of your everyday work. If you avoid using spreadsheets because you hate formulas, stay tuned for tip number 3, because I'll show you how to build an interactive, self-calculating task tracker using only plain English. When you're ready for a complete checklist to make sure your Google Workspace account is set up well, grab my Safe or Spaghetti self-audit in the description below. Using a standalone AI like ChatGPT is like hiring an assistant who works down the street. Every time you need help drafting an email or analyzing a document, you have to pack up your files, walk over and show them, wait for a response, and carry them back. It's exhausting, and it creates endless digital friction. Using Gemini's integrated side panel, however, is like having that assistant sitting right next to you, looking at the exact same file or email you already have open, ready to help instantly. Let's look at tip number 1, starting right inside your inbox. In Gmail. We've all been there. You come back to your desk to find a massive 12-email tennis match between your client and your team. Instead of scrolling through the entire saga, just open the thread, click the Gemini icon in the upper right corner, and the side panel will open up. In the side panel, click Summarize this email thread. Instantly, Gemini reads the whole conversation and hands you a clean, bulleted summary of exactly what happened in all those emails. To get help replying to that email, open the Help Me Write tool at the bottom and tell Gemini what you want to say in plain language. Then, as soon as I hit enter, Gemini drafts a beautiful response in seconds. You review it, tweak it if needed, and hit send. You just cleared an overwhelming email thread without the mental drain. Tip number 2 lives inside Google Docs, and it's the ultimate way to get a second set of eyes on your work before sending it to a client. When writing proposals, scope of work, or contracts, we're always worried we've missed something. It's like walking through a newly built house. You think it looks beautiful, but a professional inspector will notice that you forgot to put a light switch in the main hallway. Let Gemini be your inspector. Open your proposal draft in a Google Doc. Then open the Gemini side panel and type, "Read this proposal and tell me what critical information or standard sections are missing." Instantly, Gemini analyzes your document and highlights the missing timelines, vague payment terms, or gap in your scope of work. It catches those blind spots quietly before your client does. Tip number 3, creating functional Google Sheets, even when you don't know any formulas. Most small business owners stick to Google Docs because it feels safe and comfortable, like writing on paper. Google Sheets, with its cold cells and rigid grid lines, can feel deeply intimidating, like a high school math test where one wrong answer might break your system. But by staying out of Sheets, you miss out on massive automated tracking power. If formulas are intimidating, Gemini is your coach. You just talk in plain language and let Gemini build the formulas and functional spreadsheet for you. Based on the attached Google Workspace setup checklist, create a task tracker with checkboxes for each step and calculate the percentage of tasks complete, including a progress bar. So it gives me a suggested plan and lets me approve it before it creates it. It's showing me what it's doing as it's creating things. And it gives me a percentage complete up here in the green circle. So notice it added the title, percent complete, checkboxes, all of my tasks. It's going through final verification and giving me some information. So now we can test it out. Once I start checking things off, it calculates the percent complete at the top. And now I'm at 100%. If you've been avoiding sheets, here is your permission to try using them more. Let Gemini write the formulas for you so you can get the organized structure you deserve. Tip number 4 is going to save you so much time when preparing for client updates or team meetings. Normally, to see where a project stands, you have to open 5 different PDFs, spreadsheets, and meeting notes, read through them, and manually piece together the progress. Instead, ask your folder itself for a status report. Open your client's folder in Google Drive and type, based on the files in this folder, give me a bulleted list of our accomplishments so far and a clear list of next steps. Gemini securely reads across the different files in that folder without you opening a single one and pulls out a clean status report. You get a tidy list of achievements to celebrate and a clear, actionable list of what needs to happen next. Finally, tip number 5. If you pay $30 a month for a separate note-taking app to join your video calls, you can comfortably cancel that subscription today. Next time you host a Google Meet, you don't have to scramble to write down action items, and you don't have to have an awkward note taker sitting in your meeting room. Just look for the Gemini tools in Google Meet and click Take Notes for Me. Gemini will quietly act as your silent assistant, capturing key discussion points and organizing action items for each person. Once the call ends, it drops a beautifully formatted Google Doc directly into your Google Drive. It allows you to look your clients in the eye, stay fully present in the meeting, and let the system handle the paperwork. Your homework this week is simple. Out of these 5 quick tips, just pick one to try. Don't feel like you have to master all 5 apps today. Just try one, see how it feels, and remember, it is absolutely impossible to break your system by playing around with Gemini. If you loved seeing how easy it is to replace those expensive duplicate subscriptions with built-in Google tools instead, you're going to love my DIY Vault. The DIY Vault is my complete curated library of quick, bite-sized video tutorials showing you exactly how to make your Google Workspace efficient, effective, and completely clutter-free. Plus, I have included ready-to-use business templates inside the Vault. You can copy, customize, and start using them immediately to organize your projects and clients without building anything from scratch. Click the link in the description below to grab your DIY access, and let's reduce your tech stack and mental load together. This week, play with Gemini and let me know how you enjoy your new secret assistant. I look forward to helping you succeed.